everybody, it's Gakorisan, and today we are playing some D and D. We will be playing the Yawning portal. I just deafened and muted myself because nobody respects me. This will be my first game DMing, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. All right, so I had to mute and deafen myself because of you dicks.
It was literally just me.
Yeah, no, I know. All right, so we start in the city of Waterdeep. There is a tavern that is well known across the realm as the Yawning Portal Inn. So in this portal, or in this tavern, there is a portal in the floor that when people go in it, they are transported to a place, perhaps not of this area, not of this realm, not of this time. And each one of you heard about this and independently came to this portal to seek what it is you are seeking. And we shall begin now. So, we have guest's character. They walk into the tavern. Would you like to describe yourself?
Sure. My character is 5'10". He has brown hair, shorter cut with some neat facial hair. Quite a few differing scars on his face with slightly pointed ears.
And as you walk into the tavern, you see that the Yawning Portal's tap room fills the first floor of the building. You see the portal in the floor. It's about 40 feet in diameter and provides access to the portal, to these other realms. This well is what remains of what you heard to be a wizard's tower, that he had developed this portal to search other realms for knowledge and riches and power. Now, what would you like to do first?
I'm going to approach the barkeep and I'm going to ask for a drink.
Perfect. Now, everybody but Simply and Jinx's character is already in the tavern. So please place your character where you would like them to be seated.
Okay.
Not you, I was just letting everybody but you know. Yeah, you've
Good
already
luck.
done what you're doing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Which one am I?
You are in the tavern.
I know, but you said I don't know which icon I'm assuming the one up top.
Whatever's the one on your character sheet. If you haven't
Oh.
put one on your character sheet, I'd suggest doing that.
Not terribly difficult to do it.
How to do it.
Jeepers. When he said bust, I didn't realize that's what he meant.
Legion. Okay, so Legion, open your character sheet. You're gonna go to You're gonna go to bio and info and then edit, and then you can put a photo in there.
Oh, okay. I'll do this one.
Alright. So, what would you like to ask the owner of this tavern?
Barkeep. What do you got on tap?
I have mead, beer, an assortment of whiskey and wines. What's your poison?
I'll try a mead. How much?
That would be 5 copper.
Perfect. I hand him a silver coin asking for the change back.
He gives you the change.
How many people have gone into the portal lately?
Lately? Oh, I couldn't tell you. And he kind of rubs his fingers together, saying, I don't really know. Couldn't tell you.
That's quite a shame. Maybe what kind of faces are on the coins?
They're just normal coins. They're just like,
No, I know, but like they're minted, right? So like,
Yeah,
do
they're
they
minted
have, like,
coins.
people's faces on them or something.
I would imagine. I don't know off the top of my head. That wasn't a question I was expecting. But yes, they have people's faces on them. And then I would say they use the Waterdeep mint, so whatever faces would be on those.
So I'm gonna take off, slide a silver coin across the counter and say, maybe my friend here could help you remember then.
He takes the silver coin and says, "There's been a few people gone in the past few weeks, but none of them coming back out."
Any big orc-like boys?
Big orc-like boys, big orc-like boys. I think, if I remember back, about a week and a half ago, an orc came here and paid the toll to go down. Yeah, I'd have to say one went down there.
Good to know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You be having anything else?
Maybe in a bit. Take my drink and I'm gonna walk myself just right over here. Putting my backpack down next to me.
Perfect. There we go. Alright. So, who would like to do something next?
The only thing I'm doing is drinking and
Alright.
fiddling with my spell book at the moment.
Alright, so then the next thing to happen would be Simply and Jinx. Whoops, I accidentally deleted your character because I was trying to delete what you drew.
Okay, I guess I quit. Okay, bye.
Oh.
I deleted your character because I was trying to delete what you drew. Please don't draw on my maps. Thank you.
Happened?
I accidentally deleted
I believe it was an accident. He was trying to move his character. She was
Yeah.
trying to move her character, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so
I
Simply
got it.
Jinx's character. You walk into the bar. Please describe yourself.
Do you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You can go first.
Alright, so a around 5'7" tall woman walks in, dark brown hair, green eyes, wearing silver and armor with some blue and gold accents, a long sword at her side, and a shield on her back. Not really saying anything, but making sure, just kind of glancing around the room, making sure everything's fine here.
I thought I had that
A
muted.
good friend next to her.
All right. So,
Hey,
what would you like to do as you enter the bar?
I just for sure right now go get a table, just kind of keep an eye out for everything.
Okay. And you are able to do so. Please place your characters where you would like them to be sitting.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how to drag my character on.
Just go to your bio and info and click and drag it over, and then click it back down onto the map.
Thank you. Jinx, do you have a picture yet?
yeah, I do. How to do that? Sorry.
So go to your character sheet.
Yep.
You can see where it says bio and info, character sheet, and attributes and abilities.
There it is.
Ah, there we go.
Aw, look at
Are
Jinxie.
Are they? Oh, I was about to say, are they twins?
No. No, we're family friends. We're not
Huh.
related.
Height difference for a start.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
5'7".
no, but I see two of the same ones, and that's why I was confused.
No.
I see one way on the right over here.
Why is that there?
Yeah, I can get rid of that. I got
Yeah.
rid of it. There you go. I got rid of it. Alright.
Cool.
So, the next thing I'll say
Jinx needs
is...
to describe her character.
Yes. Go ahead and do that.
Think.
very short of stature dwarf walks in next to her close friend. She's 5 foot, carries a warhammer and a crossbow, and just sits quietly next to her, not really looking around or anything, just keeping to herself.
Very good. All right. So, what happens next is a adventurer type. Looks like he's retired. Comes and runs over to you, Gast.
Oh, damn it. Do I recognize him?
You do not.
Oh, thank God.
So, son, listen. Are you planning on going into the portal?
Perhaps. What's it to you?
I ask you, do you wish to have an advantage when you go in?
I might. It depends on whether you're trying to sell something useful or swindle me of my coin.
I am not selling you anything. I am merely trading something with you. I have a map. Well, part of a map. It's kind of sort of a map. I have a map of an area that you may end up going to. We all know, if you've heard of the tales, that when you go into the portal, there's not quite knowing where you'll end up. You may end up here, there, this realm, the next, this time, the future, or the past. But this map will be good to wherever you go first, and will set to that place. And he shows you a blank piece of paper. Now, I won't say it'll show the whole world, but it'll show you a little bit. So, all I ask in return is that you don't go alone.
Is that so?
That is so.
I feel like there's going to be another caveat to this. Most people don't give away a magic map and ask them to don't go alone, take this, get some friends, go kill something.
I will say that I used to adventure into the portal. I was an adventurer, much like I'd assume you are. And, well, let's just say I didn't come back with any of my friends. But on my adventures, I found a book filled with these blank pages. And every time I ventured into the portal, one of the pages filled with a little bit of information of that area. And had I had this book, these pages before, I feel like something better would have came out of all of that. So, in exchange for you taking your friends or even some people and just not going in to die by yourself, I offer you this map.
Will I have to find those allies before I go in, or before you hand me the map, I assume?
I'm afraid so. But, when you find them, come find me. I'll be over in the booth of the other side of the portal, willing to give you your map, should you find some new friends. And with that, they will walk back to where they were seated in this booth over here. And you now have an option to purchase that map from them, should you like to. Or not
Taking a good
purchase it,
swig of my mead.
yeah. So, let's see here. Legion, what are you
What's up?
doing?
Well, currently, while my Gator's character is currently doing their spellbook and stuff, I'm currently sitting against the wall that's closest to our table, just kind of like scanning the area, looking at everyone, make sure no one's getting too close to Gator.
Perfect. So basically, everybody's kind of keeping it themselves. So
Yeah, well,
it looks like it is Arav's choice to go help everybody, or go recruit everyone. There is also, if you look, a cleric towards the north end of the bar sitting by the fireplace. just letting you know that's there. And there's couple other people that I didn't place on the map yet. There is another stranger sitting at the bar. Just a hooded figure. Nobody super suspicious at all. And Durnan just gave them a glass of whiskey. There's also an old man singing in the corner. If you go in that portal, you ain't ever gonna come out. I've seen 10 people go down this week and not one's come back so far.
I just have one question.
Go ahead.
Is the guy at the bar humming to himself, "Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious"?
I'm afraid not. But just on the verge of that.
I fucking love you for that, Legion.
We gotta know these things.
Where's the madman shouting again?
The madman is... Are you talking about the guy who's saying you won't come back out?
Yeah.
He's over in this part of the bar.
Also, more specifically, am I close enough to be in earshot of what the Saxton Hale looking like dude was talking to pointy ears over there? Although I can't talk, I also have pointy ears. What that other gentleman was talking to, the gruffer one.
Alright, give me a second. There we go. I will have to ask you to make a perception check to see if you heard that.
Right. And my sheet is over here. Ooh. Fuck. It's not great.
You do not overhear it. You noticed that they talked, but you couldn't quite hear what they were saying. There seems to be a faint noise coming from the portal that kind of blocked it.
I would like to look over the edge real quick.
All you see...
And I can't... first of all, I wave to my compatriot, like, I'm not really going anywhere. You don't have to follow, and look over the edge.
So as you gaze into the portal, there's about 2 feet of cinder blocks, or something like just, masonry, kind of making a well shape around it so people don't just flop in. And then what almost looks like a solid black floor, but it's shimmering. It's very peculiar. You've never really seen anything quite like it.
And you said that there was a noise coming from it?
Yes. Well, it's like a soft humming, like raw energy.
Can I discern if it's trying to power up or something like that? I'm assuming I have some sort of basic knowledge of portals.
I'll ask you to make an Arcana check.
Okay. Fuck's sake, I'm not rolling good tonight.
You cannot decipher if it is trying to power up for something. It's just making a noise. You'd assume from the raw energy it takes to run a portal of this size consistently through a what is the word I'm looking for? A direct means, like someone's physically powering it. It's just powering itself almost. Not sure from what. But it's taking a lot of raw energy, and that's where that's where you think the hum is coming from.
Okay. What's it called? I guess well, I need to get the voice back. I'm going to go get something else to drink, I assume. I'm rather parched. I guess I step up to the bar and try to get me something to drink.
What do you be having, miss?
any sort of wine or other fineries?
Oh, we have quite a few lovely selections. Would you prefer a dry wine, a red, or a white?
Red, please.
All right. Dry or no?
No.
All right. And he pours you a glass in a very fine-looking goblet, and says, "A silver."
I give him one.
All right. And you now have a glass of wine.
Okay, and then I guess I will saunter back over to my compatriot.
All right.
By the way, about to say a brief description, I guess. What's my height again? I know it wasn't a lot. One, I'm a goblin. Probably the most refined goblin you've ever seen.
Let me see if I remember you said it.
It's whoever doesn't know.
Yeah.
I'm 3'3", and I'm wearing a dress. The first time you probably ever seen a goblin look this refined.
Oh, they're multiplying. Learning.
And to give my character is one that's sitting next to Gator's character. She's about 5'2", from what people can tell. Wearing what you can tell, she has a very basic leggings and boots on, but you can't really see much of her because she's covered by a black cloak that's also covering her face. But from time to time, the cloak the head will be moving side to side as she gazes the bar and watches everyone, kind of keeping an eye on her employer.
No cap, kind of edgy.
Very good, though. All right. So, simply, what is your character doing?
Well,
Pardon?
Would I have heard the conversation between Gast and...
I will say you were close enough, and the portal is not between you and Gast. Let me double check your...
Perception?
Yeah, you would have heard it.
I look at... Well, what is your character's name again, Jinx?
For short.
What?
Faye.
Faye? You heard that too, right?
Yeah.
Seems like we could get some interesting information. You know, the warden wouldn't mind that.
Absolutely not.
Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up and talk to Gast's character.
All right.
Gast?
Arav?
So, what do I have to owe the pleasure of a fine young dwarf lady coming to say hello?
I'm not the dwarf.
Yeah, she's not the dwarf. She's
what are
humanoid.
you?
I'm
Human?
Oh my goodness.
I look human.
She
I'm not.
appears human.
What do I get for a fine young lady like yourself saying hello to me?
The first time a person like that? That map that the guy talked about. You're planning on traveling through the portal?
It's an idea, I may be going. Why, are you interested?
My companion and I would be, yes?
The dwarf?
Yeah, yes. Lifelong friend, actually.
I won't be paying you. It'll be whatever we can find in the portal.
Fine. That's totally fine.
How good are you two at defending yourselves?
I kind of like you don't see my armor, my sword, and my shield.
I've seen enough fools think they can grab any old piece of armor and not die in a fight.
No, I definitely can defend myself. As
Good.
can my friends. We've been training
Better.
for a long time.
Alright. I suppose we could work together.
And may I get your name?
The name's Arav.
Ishara. Nice to meet you. My
That was
friend is Faye.
Ashara, did you say?
Ishara, yep.
Azara speaking? I'm fucking with you.
Damn it, Gator. Yes, Ishara. My friend's Faye.
Well, I suppose that could be a good enough party for the man, but he seemed very insistent that it's
I heard.
extremely dangerous.
I heard.
So, as you two are having this conversation, the cleric will go
The other
talk.
cleric, since we have.
Yes, I'm talking about the cleric, this cleric, the one that just moved.
Yes.
Goes and talks to our fine goblin and humanoid lass. Excuse me. And they're an older individual, they're an older cleric. Excuse me. Would you be going into the portal?
I have planned on it.
Would you be so kind as to go with me? I can, of course, fend for myself, but it's always nice to have some backup.
I'm actually looking up to my right, like I'm actually looking at the fucker. Jesus Christ. I mean, safety in numbers, I assume.
Yes. I know many healing spells. I can, of course, if something should happen, keep you both alive. All I ask is for raw firepower in return, and I sense you have great power within you.
What's your character's name again, please?
Rinko.
Rinko?
Yep.
What do you think, Rinko, of our newfound friend here?
So my character would slightly look up, still averting eyes, not letting, still taking a nice peek at the woman, who's now apparently wanting to speak with us and wanting to join our party. Sizing her up once, twice, turn to look at Geetha and go, "She seems a bit scrawny and weak."
This lady is 6'2"
Oh,
and built. Just letting you know that. She's
uh,
wearing
I
plate
stick by my words.
plate mail, and a two-handed warhammer.
I stick by my words.
All right. So she smiles at you. A feisty little one, aren't we? And she bends down to your eye level. So you think you're that all tough, huh? I sense great potential in you, even if you aren't quite welcome here. But all are welcome by me.
Upon hearing the not welcome part, Rinko would obviously now know something. She knows something's up, so look to meet the woman's gaze.
She has... Her eyes are... She's looking at you. That's the weird thing about her gaze. But it doesn't feel like she's looking at you. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Heels off.
She's...
So leaning back against the wall, I would just look towards Keith and go, "Your pain, you pick." I kind of just go back to what I was doing before she walked up.
I assume you can come along, yeah.
Good. Stands up to 6'2", puts the bottom of her hammer down, and it comes up to her shoulder. It's a big-ass warhammer. And...
Skull splitter.
Basically. But yeah. And then she's like, I will be over by the hearth. I like to keep these bones warm, just in case we go somewhere not so warm. And they will be going back to the hearth.
I guess I twirl my drink around in my hand and take another sip.
Alright. Now, let's see here. Jinx,
Yes.
your character.
Mm-hmm.
What have they been doing?
Well, my character walks up to the barkeep, says, "Got any ale?"
Ah, I have some ale. 5 copper.
I hand him the 5 copper.
All right, he takes it
And,
and hands you some ale.
Wine's fucking expensive.
Yes,
Yes, yes, it
I
is.
specifically made it that way.
Yeah.
Now, before you leave and before he lets go of the glass, he leans over and says, "Now, just 'cause you seem a little new, I wouldn't suggest going into the portal short-handed." And he leans back and gives you the ale.
Kind of look at him and give him a slight stink eye before walking back to my table. Thinking to myself, was that a joke about my height? I may be 5 foot, but oh boy, I can pack a punch.
Oh, I can see that in character. Oh boy, just that dwarvish rage.
This is Huntus.
We mark another grudge. That's going in the book.
Blood for the blood god!
No, worse than blood god is getting dwarves to remember you by something.
If they don't remember you, you're
Still
dead.
only counts as 1!
All right.
Oh, god damn it.
Now,
Oh, man.
we've gone kind of through everybody. And a couple of my NPCs. What are you doing now?
Well, I suppose I've moved over to their table, I guess, since we're working together.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You two wouldn't happen to know anyone else who'd be willing to venture into a portal of death, destruction, and money?
Not at the moment. We're not from around here, but there are probably others here who would want to join.
Is it Geetha?
I've met
Geetha?
Gakorisan.
Geetha, yeah.
Yeah. Would you make a perception check, please?
We mock another grudge. It's stuck in my head. That's stuck in my head.
Dude, I'm not saying fucking hell because of that. I'm just, yeah, it's super accurate, bud.
Oh, bro, oh, bud. Oh, you done messed up now, bud. Oh, bud.
But
Look, you need to calm down and go get your 2-4 and a
I need your best Minnesota accent right now, simply.
This is my Minnesotan accent. What are you talking about?
No,
No, simply, they want the, don't you know?
no,
accent.
like,
Don't you
know?
oh, like that. Oh. I
I'm
can't even do
sorry.
it.
Jack, I'm about to commit
Oh,
class
for
3
fuck's sake.
murder if you don't control your fucking
Oh
language.
my
No,
god.
listen,
Hey,
it's fine.
hey,
Shush,
I'm
stop.
enjoying my wine.
Stop, be quiet. We're having fun. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Drunk.
fine. Everybody's
Why?
doing their thing right now. All right, so never mind. You don't hear squat.
Can I roll perception
Rinka,
check?
yes. Would you please roll perception?
Alright.
18.
A flat 18 every time.
16?
No fucking way. Oh, did I just roll something by accident? Oh, you rolled a
did you
16.
roll
It didn't
the
pop
DM?
up. It didn't pop
Oh,
up.
'cause I,
Oh,
'cause
yeah,
I
you
have
rolled the
it.
DM. I will say they rolled a 16, of course, though. You heard at that table that they plan on going into the portal. Do with that as you will.
So I would look at Geeta and go, those 3 human-looking things. They want to go into the portal as well.
I look up. I suppose they would suffice. I close my book with a good thump. If I had a book. Wait, I do! So I give it a good thump. That wasn't a thump, that was a slap.
What you're talking about, I've heard those big ass textbooks close.
All right. And then do you
So-
approach them, or?
I assume. I said, let's go introduce ourselves, shall we?
Okay. So they walk over to your guys' table.
And who might you two be?
Another set of interested parties to take a look inside the portal.
What do you think?
Group going here.
What, Jinx? What say?
Seems like we have a good group going here.
Seems like
Yep.
it.
We also have our dear giant holy woman over there by the fire that wanted to come along as well.
Another
Did
holy
she?
woman. Interesting.
Well, wouldn't hurt, would it?
It would not.
No.
Suppose if we're gonna work together, I might as well go get that map, I say as I stand up and start walking over to the weird guy.
A map? I will come along to ordain it.
It's a magic map, apparently.
Huh. And that definitely gets my attention, and I follow behind.
All right. Ah.
I'll gaze the two women up and down, but then follow
What
Gaeta.
about? Yeah. Seems like an interesting one.
Ah.
What do you think?
I see.
They all
you-
do.
Oh, I'll let you.
Hmm.
do your
I
thing.
love
Another
that
holy-
accent. That's a
another
proper
holy-
accent.
Another holy woman, though.
Somebody shorter than me. Didn't think it was possible.
I am.
Yeah, there's a 3'3" one. Yeah.
You
I'm
finally
3'3".
You finally found someone.
Feel tall. Semi.
Amazing.
Oh,
I don't like it. It's weird.
It's weird being all the way up here and seeing people below me. That's proper right?
So,
I know that's not the accent they're going for, but it's fine.
God damn it, Gator.
All right.
Good sir, map owner?
Oh shoot, I had their name written down. Frick.
I do that all the time.
Give me a second.
So I'm like kind of.
Namer.
Oh, fuck yeah, bud.
What was that, sorry?
My name
Huh?
is Namer.
Namer?
Namer Bamu.
Your name is... Your
Namer.
name is Namer.
Yes, I know.
Huh, no relation.
Did your parents hate you?
No, they just weren't creative.
I see.
Can we
Mine-
just hold up? Can we hold up a second and just rename him Saxton Hale because that's who he looks like?
No, it's a Hearthstone card that
Namerson.
I legit just ripped this off a Hearthstone card. It's fine.
I was like, that icon looks so familiar.
I did that
Hold
with
up.
that, and that is a sun-shattering cleric, by the way, up there. That is who they are.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, I
goddammit.
know that's from WoW. I could tell the icon.
Yeah, well, actually, it's from Hearthstone. They're both Hearthstone cards.
It's still Warcraft.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, my name is Namer.
Alright.
man.
I seem to have found an adventuring party to go into the portal with.
This is honestly
Good,
what I think he looks
good.
like. That's what I think he looks like.
I'm just letting you know. There you go.
I actually prefer Namer with it spelled the other way.
Basically. All right. He hands you the blank sheet of paper. And you now have a blank sheet of paper, as far as you can tell right now. But you can call it magical map in your items.
Empty magic map. It's the map, it's the map, it's the map. I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Damn it.
I am Dora
I'm
the
the map, I'm the
Explorer.
map.
Before he puts it away, can I notice that he seems rather uninterested with it.
Insight check.
I ain't even hiding my disinterest in the map.
I'll ask. I'm having an insight check to decide whether you're paying attention to the map or the.
Good roll.
Fuck!
What again?
10.
It's another 5. I believe the highest I've rolled today was a 7.
I will say you
No,
were too
sorry,
focused
9.
on the map to really notice that he was not interested in the map.
Well, I'm still going to ask, may I see it for just a moment?
Yeah, I hand it over, I don't even care. Like, means it's one less thing I have to carry.
Arcana.
Yep, an Arcana check.
Oh my god, I got another 2.
You can't really tell what this is. You've never seen anything like it. It's just it's a piece of paper, but there does seem to be something off about it. But you don't know if it just smells weird or if it's a little thicker than usual.
I would like to check again here soon, so I guess I would like to hold on to it just for a moment to see if I can obtain anything out of this.
I believe that was probably towards you, Arav.
What did
Yeah,
you say, sorry? I was thinking about my drink.
I am too, but focus just for a moment, hon. She's not fucking Southern.
She is now.
Why not?
No. Darling, no. I'm going to hold on to it just for a moment and see if I can ordain anything else.
That is fine. Thank you, Namer. I don't know if you're crazy or if you're being honest with me. If this does pan out, though, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. And to answer that question, a bit of both. Now,
Wasn't a question, it was a statement.
awesome. Now, I will say, have you ever gone into the portal before?
No, I haven't.
All right. So, to get into the portal without instantly dying, you'll talk to Durnham. God, I am drunk. Durnham, I think. Like, he's actually like, I don't know, is his name Durnham? Barkeep over there. He'll ask you for a gold shilling, a gold piece, a gold, if you will, to ride his little rope down there. And that's how you get down there without dying. And once you're done, well, you'll find out.
Is that one per person, or is it one overall?
It's one per person.
Got it.
Well, good luck.
Thank you for the information.
Yep. You're very welcome, and stay out of trouble.
I can't promise that.
Oh, I figure you're going to get in trouble. I can smell it on you.
I want to finish my drink, damn it.
Your drink now. Hello?
Ah.
I just saying it was so quiet. I'm like, is everything okay?
Yep.
Something's-
I'll just...
Yep.
Is your
Yeah.
health on?
Yeah, I put health on.
Oh, your health... I was about to say, like, your health appeared above your head, and I was very confused.
Oh, I'm
Don't
out of-
worry, you're the only one who can see that.
Yeah, I was super confused. Okay.
Everyone else
It was
is
only
just
on
as
one
confused.
side, and I'm like, what the heck? Because I got I got screens open all over the place, so I was super confused why it was on one and not the other. Anyway. Alright. So. Your cleric friend comes over and says, well, I see we've got... Oh, wait, no. Wrong table. My bad.
Just feel like, what the hell is this one shit up there?
Hello?
Well, it looks like we've got
They're
some new
all
friends,
fucking
too.
drunk.
Yes.
Well, they do look like a strong group. I'm very glad that we'll be having them along.
As am I.
So, will we be heading off soon, or did you have anything else you wanted to do? Perhaps buy supplies, or anything along those concepts?
I'm not sure as of yet.
Ah.
As of yet, I am not sure.
Well, do keep me informed. and I will be by the hearth. And
Bitches of the heart.
we will now ask, what are we doing next?
Finishing my drink.
All right. So Arav is finishing their drink. Ishara, what would you be doing?
Honestly, not myself. Not really drinking right now. Don't feel in the mood for that. Gonna look over to Faye and switch over to Dwarvish since I don't think anyone else here speaks Dwarvish. So, what do you think of everyone?
There's a good number of interesting characters here. I'm very interested to see how this goes. What about
Which
you?
one? It's interesting. I just worry about how they're gonna react going through the portal.
I
And
don't know.
Because you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? What I'm talking about, Jinx, right?
Mhm.
Guess we'll see.
We shall see when it happens.
Right. So, about an hour passes. Arav, you finished your drink, and how many more you would like?
Just the one.
Alright. Geetha, you finished your wine, and the night is winding down. Now, you have two choices as far as I see. You could, one, venture into the portal as you are, or you could take a night's sleep and start first thing in the morning.
My vote's on first thing in the morning.
I'm with you
Don't-
on that.
Don't do a job while you're tired.
Agreed.
Considering how far we'd been traveled.
Do you have rooms for sale?
Yep, 2 gold apiece.
2 gold?
Yep.
I'll put down the 2 gold coins. And I think the 5 of us will be heading down the portal in the morning.
That's a gold apiece.
I think there's 6 of us, aren't there?
There's 6 of them.
6.
6 of us?
Yeah, the cleric
I'm not
will pay
counting
their own
Jenny,
way.
I don't care. She didn't talk to me. I'll pay in the morning.
Sounds good. I'll be here in the morning.
I hope
He
you
never
don't
leaves.
happen.
Alright, he hands you your key, and you can go to your room.
Now we'll get a room?
Alright. I like how you walk there.
One
Taking
square at a
all
time.
the time to walk there. Beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Alright, so, who else will be getting a room?
I believe Faye and I will be.
Yeah.
Alright. That'll be 2 gold apiece. I won't make you go through the whole role playing with the barkeep unless you'd like to.
Whatever works. I'm fine with whatever, so thank you.
Fine, going straight to the room.
Y'all bunking together?
I got my own room.
What, Faye and I?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured
do-
you were in your
what do you
own
want
room,
to do, Jinx?
Rob.
If there's a double bedroom,
probably.
let's take it.
I was waiting for that.
Thank you.
God damn it, Gator.
I was
you
waiting
know
for
it.
that.
I'm going to punch you at some point. You know that.
I know. I have several queued up. It's fine.
Motherfucker.
I look at Rico. I will talk to you in the morning. I need some specific attention before I go to sleep tonight. I'm going to go ask. I will see you in the morning.
I would give Gatha just a slight nod, and then I'm gonna, because since I can sleep pretty much anywhere, I'm gonna go walk out the front door, and
I'm gonna go sleep in the bin.
sleep on the roof. To be honest.
Oh, okay.
Okay. If you're sleeping on the roof, I will have you make a dex check, if you'd like.
Okay.
Geetha, did you want to ask the barkeep for something other than a room?
Yeah, I would
12.
say
Yep, I see that.
I
and
would
I'll let
like
you know in the
a-
morning.
warm body to accompany me later tonight whenever you have time.
Warm body, huh?
Yes.
Do you have a preference?
Whatever's around.
It'll be 5 gold for the warm body. And 2 gold for the room. Or if you'd like, we have a very nice room for 5 gold.
I'll have the standard room with the accompaniment.
Alright. 7 gold.
I give it to him. Fuck my ass.
Yep. And he'll take your 7 gold and give you your key and a little note that says, when they knock on your door, show them the note, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
No, it's fine. I saunter off up the stairs like I was earlier with my spell book.
Perfect. Alright. The only 2 left on the floor, Ashara and Faye, or do you get your room?
If there's nothing else super important happening, I'm gonna go grab another drink.
Yep, you're
You
good.
do that. Nothing really else. Just kind of looking around, seeing everyone kind of heading off for the night.
Perfect. So,
Anyone else come in that's of interest?
nope, the bar is closing down, and you guys are headed to sleep. Now,
You fools, you absolute cowards, roll for initiative.
we will have a real quick sleep session. And the people who I will have everyone roll a D100 for me, please.
D100?
Yes.
55.
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Jinxie rolled a nat 1!
Jinxie, you rolled a nat 1 on a D100. Jinxie,
Amazing.
you mean.
And then I will
Even on a
roll. I'll roll
D100,
gators
you're
real
lucky
quick.
shit.
I'll roll gators real quick. Okay. So there will be 2 people with dreams tonight. I will talk
What?
to Ishara first.
I don't have dreams, remember? In a normal way.
Yes, I know. I'm aware.
I'm gonna
Anyway,
get myself some water while you guys do this.
all right. And I will be dragging them into the jackbox when we're going. All right. So, the dream sequence is specifically so that your soul can speak to you. That's why we're having this. But I didn't want to give you away, so that's why I'm doing it this way. So, as you close your eyes, a familiar blue haze takes you as you kind of fade into the spiritual realm. You don't dream like normal people dream, and you've known this since you were very young. And as you
As far as I can remember.
find yourself sitting in an open field, your other half sits there with you. So, tomorrow we go through the portal.
Are you sure you're gonna be alright going down there?
Well, my soul is much older than yours, but I will say that I've never gone through a portal that gave off such a magic presence.
Works for both of us. It'll be an interesting time.
As long as it doesn't destroy souls, though, we should be fine. And from what I heard, we should be fine.
Should be being the keyword. Words,
Well-
I should say.
We've made our decision. And should thing goes awry, I hope to meet you again on the other side.
Likewise with you.
And with that, you fade out into morning. And I'll be bringing in, Legion. Alright. Legion. You're muted. Did Legion say they were running off?
Huh?
Did Legion say they were running off? There you go.
Fine.
Legion, I was trying to talk to you about your dream, but you were muted.
No, so I'm suppressed in that channel.
Yeah, okay, I will unsuppress you then. There you go. Can you talk? Nope. Okay, let me try a different channel.
No, I can talk. I can talk. I had to go push talk.
Perfect. Okay. So, in your dream, you see a mountain that you are walking down a staircase. And you see ghostly figures of what you feel to be eons past. There are barbarians with war axes, knights with swords, elves and archers, and dwarves with hammers. You see halfling sorcerers and thieving rogues. But each single one you see is a spirit from long ago. And you feel they're no longer alive. But you know, looking at each individual one, that they are not you. That you must come out alive. And that's what you dream.
So, is this like a premonition? Like I'm seeing adventures of past who have tried this
Who
journey?
knows? I sure do.
Got it. Got it.
And I'll move you back to the channel.
Yeah,
All right.
back to- Oh, never mind.
And we wake up in the morning. And I will say that the DC was 10, so you woke up just fine. Rinka?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rinko, yep. You, DC 10, you're fine. But yeah, and you all meet in the tavern first thing in the morning, and your cleric friend looks like they haven't moved from that spot
Creepy as shit.
at all.
And
That's
they
strange.
probably
Interesting.
just slept while sitting. It's fine. I do that shit.
Fair.
I'm a little bit. It's a little bit strange.
Sleep.
A tiny bit.
All right. Now,
Nice.
now, each of you will pay your 10 gold to the barkeep.
10.
What?
10, 1 gold to the barkeep, 10
What?
silver is what my brain said.
I was about to say, I'm gonna have
One
to sell
gold.
my ass.
1
Like,
gold to the
literally.
barkeep. Anybody ever just like slip up like that? 1 gold to the barkeep for each person. Since
You're gonna have to sell your body.
I was gonna panic.
it's
I'm about to have to go hoe myself
Um,
out.
Get on the corner.
Geetha, you know that you're
For both of
paying
us.
Rinko's way, so you'll pay their gold piece.
Right.
Damn right, bitch.
And each
Don't
of you,
damn right, bitch me much more. I don't have much left.
each of you pay your gold piece.
Mhm.
And
Don't bitch me, bitch.
Durnan. I keep forgetting the
Durnan?
name. Durnan.
Jeff
Don't
Durham?
know.
Durnan goes
Oh,
over
Chris.
and he
Okay.
cranks
Scratch my ass.
it up, and a lift comes up where it kind of looks, you know, like a windshield cleaner, window cleaners. It looks like one of those, basically.
Okay.
You all load into it, including your cleric friend. You are all lowered, and as you pass what almost seems to be a floor of pure solid darkness, the world around you begins to fade. And all of a sudden it fades to pure black. You feel nothing, you see nothing, you smell nothing, you taste nothing, you hear nothing.
You're dead.
I was
End
about
of
to.
game.
I was about to make a shittier joke and start playing it black very softly.
Yeah, but don't. Nothing exists to you, and you're
Darkness, my
floating in
friend.
space.
Or that.
And as
Final Frontier.
you awaken, you find yourself on top of a cliff.
Whoa.
You're laying there. There is no cart to be found. You are just laying on a ledge.
Why is it so blurry?
That's how my daddy went. Oh, it loaded.
Yeah, you're good. You should be
Okay,
good.
there we
It
go.
shouldn't be blurry. But yeah, what will you do now?
Wake up for a start.
Yep.
Fully.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's
Alright.
peculiar.
I'm gonna rise up as I'm waking up and kind of like just under my cloak, kind of check, make sure my axes are still there.
You have everything you came with. I will also say the grids didn't quite line up correctly.
It's fine.
So you should be able to see the secondary grids. Those are the ones you're following. Not the primary or the ones that are on the map.
Oh my goodness, you're making this hard.
I apologize. There you go. But yeah. So. You've all woken up. You have all of your things as far as you can tell. What will you do?
I look over the edge of the clock. And
How,
look over
how,
the
da-
edge.
how dark is it?
It's actually day outside. It is a snowy mountaintop, and you can see perfectly fine. There is a cliffside over on the south end of where you are that you would have to look over to see the next area.
Well, I'm gonna
First
take
of
my
all,
longbow out
I'm
before I look over.
I'm gonna throw on my traveling coat.
I'm gonna look over the edge.
Can I look around and see if anyone's been here recently?
Yes, you may. Make a nature check. Or an investigation, I apologize. You don't really notice any previous life. It doesn't look like anybody's been here in a
Oh, that scared
very
the
long
fuck out of
time,
me.
as far as you can tell, but you don't know.
Okay.
Now, are you guys being like what? Okay, never mind. Go on.
Everyone else
Who were you
did-
telling to go
did-
on?
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Did you look over the edge, by the way? Around.
I've pulled up my longbow and looked over the edge.
All right. What you see, give me a second, is
Kind of like
This
down
area.
on one knee as I look over.
so you see that there's a staircase leading down the ledge side.
Can I see anything at the end of the staircase?
So far you can't see all the way down. There's another, like, you can see to about here, and then you can see there's a staircase going down that area. You can see what I'm talking about, right in here. But you can't see past it. It's a little bit too far, and there seems to be a little bit of fog, and you can't quite see down that far.
Alright. Question for the crew.
What is it?
What does everyone know how to do?
We may just have to walk down these steps, then, I assume.
Well, no, he asked us what can everyone do.
Oh. I don't know.
What's your abilities? Like, what kind of fighter are you? Type it. I was asking.
What's your skill set? What are you good at?
You haven't noticed the book I'm carrying around?
I've seen librarians before. You're going to be a little more specific.
I make a copy of myself beside me, minor illusion.
Alright,
Both of us,
magic.
both of us have our hands on our hips as we fucking look at you like the dumbest shit on earth.
Oh, goodness.
Do I look like much of a librarian to you now,
Question. Yeah.
Marshall man?
On this area, is there any large rocks or like any kind of like something I can lift?
There are some stones. They're about the size of your fist that you could easily get.
Okay. I like to, when Gas asked this question, I like to walk over to one of those stones, pick one up, and crush it in my hand.
Strength check.
Yep. $14.
I'd say when you grip it like that, it visibly cracks, but it doesn't shatter or crush.
Alright.
Yeah.
And what about you three? Because the cleric's not here.
Yes, you've all noticed that the cleric has disappeared.
That's strange.
Alright, what about you two then?
Hey, Legion.
Oh,
I'm a paladin.
I'm a cleric.
Leave it to the paladin and the cleric to decide. Alright.
I'm in a game.
Well,
Oh.
let's go down the staircase and not die.
All right. Now, do you all just head down the staircase then? Before you
Yeah,
move,
I'll-
Gast,
Yeah.
if you'd be so kind, as everybody make a stealth check.
So
16.
15. 24.
All right, I'm waiting for.
Oh, come on.
God damn it, Gator.
It's
Jinxie,
her. It's her.
Jinxie's stuff is
Jinxie?
not set up properly.
Bodaciousness.
So Jinxie, what is your what did you choose
Give me
for
a
your
second.
dexterity?
Give me a second. I'm going
I
to
had no
just take a
idea.
quick look at something.
I gave you your rolls, Jinxie. So.
Ew.
So they got a 14, so perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So give me a second. All right.
Let's go.
So nothing happens. You go down to this section.
Even Gator.
Yes,
I'm
all of you do. It's a general stealth roll.
fucking cat.
Ah.
Would someone be so kind as to make a survival check? Whoever would like to can.
I actually have a shitload of that. And I crit failed.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
Can I make a survival check?
Fuck.
I will allow one more person to make a survival check.
Who's got the biggest modifier for survival?
It was me.
Not me.
I have a 4, so it'd either be Jinx or I.
I have a 1.
Since Simply said it,
Jinx, I'll
Simply
roll.
will go.
Yeah.
You notice humanoid footprints as well as a bunch of rat tracks of unusually large size, and they're leading down the stairs.
What in the
ROUSs?
world? What in
They're just
the
a myth.
world is that? Or was of those?
I'm looking
Now-
over the side of the cliff again to see if I can see anything.
Question: upon seeing these footprints, can I make a check to see if I know the animal? Because I've dealt with creatures.
You may make a nature check.
Yeah, I swear to God, if you're out there, just take
I was just.
Oh,
20.
wrong button. I did it the wrong way.
We
Okay.
black out.
True.
Everyone dies. The end. No,
Oh,
Fucking stroked out.
I did it the other way around. There we go.
Next
Perfect.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
All right.
All right, so
So what'd you get? A 20? You notice that they are definitely rat tracks, but they're much, much larger than you have ever seen before.
any idea what
Yeah.
caused this?
I will speak up like a very
You
like.
also
not, like,
notice there are spear tips and animal bones scattered about among the stones.
Okay. I'll kind of like a little loud enough to where everyone can hear it to a point, but like I'm supposed to looking at Geetha, I'll go, careful here. There's looks to be giant rats.
All right. Now down these steps, they're very, very crumbly. I'll need everyone to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check. One or the other. I'll let you choose.
Probably gonna fail that too. Are you kidding? Hey!
Hey.
First pass of the night.
All right. Believe.
Jinx?
Yeah, we are missing
am-
one.
Trying to get everything. Wonder if I can. Is that possible? Oh.
Oh, nice.
She
Nat
rolled that
20.
20.
Perfect. Everybody makes it down without a single issue,
And Jinx does a damn cartwheel down the stairs.
except for Arav. They make it down without much issue, but they definitely kicked their heel out once and sent a stone spinning down the side of the mountain.
I hate mountains.
Now,
Not a fan of heights?
No, I'm fine with heights. I'm just used to rooftops, not
Now-
stony cliffs faces.
yes.
Try going to my home. You'd like it.
Oh,
It's a big hole in the rock.
I live in a mountain.
that sounds horrible. I can't
It's
believe that.
it's a huge rock. It's got a hole in it.
I like
it's
that
actually
boulder.
It's actually quite nice.
It's a nice boulder.
No.
That's
their
a
home's
big old
their
rock.
home is quite nice, actually.
Okay.
Now, as you descend, a fortress emerges from the darkness. What looks to be a subterranean citadel, though impressive, seems long forgotten. And you can see some windows with bars over them, lightless windows, cracked, leaning towers where there used to be, but they seem to have sunken into the ground. And all is quiet, though a cold breeze blows up from below, bringing with it the scent of dust and faint traces of rot. Do you move forward?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I have not much of a choice, do I?
As you move forward, the narrow stairs empty into a small courtyard. Give me a second. It goes into a small courtyard. You're over here.
Bitch, where?
What the shit? There we go.
I can see it.
The
It's
abyss!
right.
Right
Oh,
there.
we go.
Oh, wait, I had to zoom out all the way. There we go.
Yes, you're down there.
There we go.
So as you come down, apparently at the top of what once was a crenetilated battlement. The buried citadel has sunk so far into the
Yeah,
earth
whatever that fucking word
that
is.
the battlement is now level with the surrounding floor. The floor stretches away to the north and south, composed of a layer of treacherous, crumbling masonry, which reaches to an unknown depth. To the west looms the surviving structure of what must have been a citadel of some kind. A tower stands on the west side of the courtyard. What do you do?
Who's good at taking a hit?
Why?
Because I suggest they go first. I don't want the goblin here to get stepped on by an orc.
Or for you to run your head into something.
Fine, I'll go first.
There we go. All right. What do you do
Spoopy.
if you're going first?
1 second. I don't remember if I remembered to add my armor extra to my.
Oh,
Smash
so
me
don't
fucking
do
head
it.
in.
I'll be shooting for my own hand.
God damn it.
Uh,
I'll be
Gislip, no.
shooting for my own
Well,
hand.
I'm gonna do it I'm gonna do an investigative check to make sure there's nothing else around here before going forward. My hand on my sword, of course.
Go ahead.
Alright, give me 1 sec. Investigative check.
You notice what seems to be a hole that is covered by a trapdoor. The problem is that it seems to be directly in front of the door. There's no way around it. What will you do?
Is there any way to? It's directly in front of the door, but is it only in front of the door itself? Like, is there any way I could open the door from the side?
Unfortunately, no. Not unless you can reach, say, 15 feet. 10 feet, actually. Because what it does is I will draw it out for you. It seems to go from here all the way to here. Like so.
There's nothing here, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, it goes like that. I was matching the thing, but yeah, it goes like this. It goes like right up against the door and kind of flushes up to it. If that makes sense.
Trap door, of course. Of course, doesn't want anyone coming in.
Two of you make a perception check.
sure.
Fuck!
24.
Lovely.
Whoa!
One more.
I don't have a high perception, guys, so you guys can do it.
I'll do it.
I'm about
Or
to say
Jinx.
I can.
Either myself, Gator, or Jinx could do it.
I got it.
Are we
Here with the
sure?
modifier.
Fuck you. Eat my shorts. I'm doing it anyway.
Eat my shorts.
Persuasion, not
I guess he-
perception.
Whichever one.
He flashes his titties at the door.
Whichever one. Whichever one. Fuck. Let me actually hit the right
What?
stat.
Oh wow.
Do you still
Oh,
want me to go?
All right.
I thought Jinx.
So,
Eh.
did Jinx just roll for perception? All right. Let me
Uh,
check what your perception modifier is, because your stuff's not set up right for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so you don't notice, Faye. But Arav hears a skittering. And looks behind him to see 3 giant rats.
Oh,
Rats.
Why did it have to be rats?
Big rats.
Alright.
I
If
draw my sword.
everyone would be so kind
Behalf of my
as
Say-
to
say it,
roll
Gek, say it.
initiative.
Yes.
Please click on your character. Just give me a second.
you need to pull it up.
Click on your character, and you will get a turn order token.
So on the picture,
If you do not do it correctly, you'll re-roll, and you will have to keep whatever one hits the board.
Why does it say 22.17?
Because
What?
you have initiative breaker on your character sheet. If
Oh.
you go into the settings, you can get rid of that. Initiative tiebreaker is the one.
There we go. It said no token. Oh, fucking just. Okay, good. There we go.
All right.
Hey, I actually rolled well. What the fuck?
roll for initiative.
Yes, roll for initiative. Click on your
Okay.
character's icon on the game board, and then click initiative in your character sheet.
Oi. Here we. It's so tiny. Hold on. Trying. I'm so confused.
Hold on. Where do I remove the modifier or the initiative thing?
It's on your character sheet, first page.
Oh, hey.
Click the gear.
Oh, here we go.
Give me a second. I'm pulling up something so I can keep track of the turn order.
Jeez.
So if we remember my initiative boosting, me and Gas also both rolled 6s.
All right. So, how do I guess? Do you want to tell me how to get this to set up correctly, where everybody's in their correct?
How to
order?
do what?
Or
Sorry?
do I do it manually?
You just pull and drag.
Perfect. What's your dex, Arav and Rinko? Never mind, I'll
Plus
look
4.
at it. Okay, Rinko?
My dexterity.
It's 3. So Arav
Yeah.
will go first. All right, and then give me a second. I'm just rolling for one more thing. Oh, no, put that in a good spot.
That was hard.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, but didn't click. Jinx, so you have to click on, if you zoom in, you
Yep.
you clicked on your picture, right?
Yeah.
On the board.
Yeah.
So you
The
click on
gear?
and you see the, and then no. You see the 3 dots? Like, so click on your picture on the board itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see there's like the 5 dots? Now roll for
yes.
initiative.
I'm still confused.
Okay, so Jinxie, what you do is you click on you click on your character, your picture, right?
Mhm.
And so you see the red, green, and blue
Yeah.
circles. Now, on your character sheet, right?
Uh huh.
You see where it says initiative between armor class and speed.
Yeah.
Click on initiative. Click
Uh-huh.
on the word initiative.
Uh-huh.
And there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, she is everything off, but oh well.
I don't know how to reset that number, but we all know it's a 5.
You click on it, Gask, and then you should be able to edit it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Wrong person, but okay.
I said Gag. I said Gag.
Still a G name. It's fine.
I heard Gaiest.
No, I
Same
said Gag.
difference, it don't matter.
I promise.
Perfect. All right. So, Gator will go first.
Oh,
You're first.
blast him. I know.
Which rat will you be blasting?
I guess it's gonna be the one on the left. I pop a little bit of fire in my hand and fucking firebolt.
All right. Roll to hit.
Where's my sheet at? There it is. Oh wait, no, it's Ray of Frost. Fuck, I forgot I did that one instead. It's fine. It's still the same thing.
Yep.
Just a different damage.
All right.
Yeah, it'll be on the one on the left. It'll be.
So that is a spell card.
Range spin attack. I know. I tried to whatever.
There's a spell save.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, Gator.
All right, so
Oh my
you
goodness,
miss.
Gator.
So do you do anything else?
She's
I
too
don't.
upset at the tall, sexy man to be able to do the job properly.
I'm not looking at you, asshat. Nice try.
Is there nothing else you'll do?
I've seen trash bags more attractive than him.
Rude. All right, I'll take
You're
that as a
making
no.
Fun of me because I'm short again.
All right, so it is one of the rats' turns. So this rat will approach Faye and attack. So let's take a
Oh.
look here.
Oh dear.
All
It
right.
shall attack.
Attack.
Our face is under attack.
Does a 13
additional
hit.
pythons.
I think we need to figure out her armor class.
Their armor class is not 13.
Oh.
It is much higher.
Oh.
So a 13 does not hit, so it misses. All right. And then it will be Simply's turn.
Alright. Let's see. Being the ones, which one attacks Jinx, by the way?
This rat. Oh, I did
The one right next to
that
her.
one. Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna move up here because I can't hit that one, but I'm gonna go for this one right here. Drawing out my longsword, I'm going to go and try to attack it.
All right. Swing to hit. A 13 hits. Roll for damage. All right. So you did 2 damage. All right. You hit the rat, and it hisses at you. And that's all that happens.
I should probably say I have my shield up too, honestly.
Yeah. Well, that just adds to your AC class. So. All right.
Yeah.
Now it is the next rat's turn. The rat you just swung at will swing at you. Give me a second. There we go.
Guessed.
Does a 13 hit.
Oh.
Okay. So the rat takes a bite at you and you block it with your shield. And it just kind of glances off your shield. And now it is Around's turn.
So nice having a high AC.
Cool. With a rat right in front of me, I'm going to decide that shooting it might be my best choice of
So
action.
this rat right here?
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 5. I rolled a 1. That's 5 piercing damage.
All right. All right. So you shot an arrow at it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So an arrow sinks into its side. It hisses and flinches. And it's hurt, but it's soldiering on. All right. And this rat
Alright.
is pissed. All right.
I believe it.
All right. Anything else?
I already backed up.
All right.
I think I'm gonna my turn there.
So this rat that you just hit and is hurting real bad, pissed as hell. It is running right at you
Question:
and is gonna take a swing. Your question?
because it goes past me, do I get an attack
It
opportunity?
did not leave your range melee attack, unfortunately. It's still within melee range.
Got it.
All right. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. All right. Give me a second.
I'm gonna help Jinx just one moment.
Yep. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Alright, I'm just move up here.
That is 4 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
All right. And then it would be Rinko's turn. Rinko's turn.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna So I'm gonna pull out 2 of my axes,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at the rat that's nearest between me and Gast. And before I do anything, I'm gonna go into a rage.
Rage.
Get fucking pissed, mate!
And I'm just gonna swing at this rat.
All right. Go ahead. Make your
Fucking
attack roll.
pissed, mate!
We'll figure out the roll, Jinx. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
that's fine. That's fine.
A 14 hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cornhole?
Okay.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. How do I do it?
You just click on the word hand axe.
Hand axe.
Yeah, I did before. That's what.
Right next to the +6.
Yeah, so you on the where it's the rolled on the
Yeah.
rolled area, you click on the hand axe there.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, like in the chat. There you go. 4 damage. How would you like to kill this rat?
Oh, I get to kill it.
Yes, this rat's dead.
Kill it.
How would you like to kill it?
All right. So swinging my one axe back into the back of its skull, I would like to then basically take my axe and just rip it down its spine.
All right. That rat is dead as hell. Now, here's the problem. Guest, or Rav, is currently standing on a trapdoor.
Uh-oh.
Fucking hell.
Would you make a dexterity save, please?
Oh yeah, sure, I can do that. 13.
You fail. The trapdoor
Lovely.
springs open, but instead of falling down like you think it would have, it flings you backwards into the wall. You will take 2
That's a
bludgeoning
very-
damage.
That's a very Dr. Seuss kind of defense mechanism.
And out of the trapdoor comes another rat.
Dirty, filthy rats.
And you are no longer here. You are over here. And the rat's right there. Congratulations.
Oh boy.
All right. So this rat being in here, it is now. Let me roll its initiative real quick. Well, it is now its turn.
Fucking lovely.
And it will make a swing for a Rav.
Later.
Does a 13 hit.
It sure doesn't, champ.
All right, so that would be that rat's turn. It is now Faye's turn. Faye, what would you like to do?
Doesn't have her spell set up for attacks if there's attack spells.
Okay, well, it is Faye's turn. Would they like to just swing their Warhammer?
Yes.
All
would.
right, please roll that, please.
And I put in the. I don't have it set up, but.
Hey, guest.
Yeah.
It's
Someone- Summon the
Just roll-
electric counts.
Roll a d20, I guess would be the best thing. Right,
Yeah,
get off.
give me a second.
Gak.
Yep, give me a second.
and roll for
Roll a d20, and then we'll add 6 on top of that.
Okay.
For which spell?
It's just a Warhammer.
She's ahead.
19 hits.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, so roll ahead and roll damage.
What type of weapon are you using, Jinx?
Warhammer.
So that would be
War-
a
It's a one-
D8 plus 4.
D8
So go ahead and
plus
roll a
4.
D8.
Yeah.
Unless she's two-handing.
They are not. I don't know.
What's the plus 4 for?
It's the blood. It's just
Strength?
you add. Yeah, it's a strength modifier.
Oh, I didn't do that on mine. I should actually.
Yeah,
add that
probably
there.
do that. All right. So, how would you like to kill this rat? Wait, which rat are you attacking?
The one right across from me.
Okay, so this rat.
Yeah.
Never mind. You don't
Yep.
kill that rat.
Crush. Oh,
Damn.
give it a good whomp though.
All right. So you whack this rat. And it slams it into the ground. It bounces like almost like a ball, and it's furious and it stares at you. This rat's pissed.
Yeah, gave him
Alright.
a fucking whomp.
Gator.
How dare you?
Got
I'm gonna kill your family.
Geetha. Geetha. It is your turn.
Blast him. My
Which
I
one will you
trickle-
be blasting?
I guess the one over on the right that she just fucking stumped.
Okay.
I
Roll a hit.
crackle ice in my hands and fucking blast him.
All right. Roll a hit.
Oh, fucking nearly did that in Discord. Whoop. Don't have 4 monitors, kids.
I wish I had
What is that
four
plussing?
I wish.
What is that?
That's it's a spell attack.
Right. So what's your modifier for that?
+3, +2.
All right.
It's
So
intelligence.
is it okay? So it's +3 then. Okay.
Y-
You hit regardless. You hit. I just wanted to know what your modifier was for that. Please.
Yeah,
make
it's
sure you have that
+3,
set up
+2.
So we don't run into confusion. Go ahead and roll damage.
I mean, I do. It's just I couldn't get the fucking spell attack thing to work.
I get you.
I'll help you with that.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Of course, so. All right. How would you like to kill this rat?
Shoot a ray of like a bolt of ice straight through its head and just right through the medulla.
All right. So as you strike the rat with ice, it goes in through its mouth, comes out the back of its head, and as it comes back down, its head is frozen in that position.
Ooh.
That rat feels dead. No more rats.
Feels?
All right. So it is now Simply's turn.
I'm gonna
Shut up.
go after that one rat again. So.
All right. Roll to hit. That hits. Roll for damage. All right. As you slice into this rat, it's a deep cut. It's hurting, but it's not dead yet, and it is mad at you. It is furious, and it's its turn. So it will make an attack against you.
What would the shield add to my armor class? I
I
don't know.
believe a shield is
Plus
+2 to
two.
AC. All right.
+2?
It misses.
Yeah.
As
I'm
you
gonna
go to
fucking-
bite at it, your
Rather go to
shield,
bite.
you slam your shield down and it bounces off the shield again. That thing is ticked. Arav, your turn.
Yes, sir. I pull out my short sword from one of my hips. And I'm gonna stab it down into the rat.
Roll to attack.
22.
Hits.
Oh,
Roll
for
to...
fuck's sake.
All
8
right.
piercing.
How would you like to kill this rat?
I
wonder how
literally
it is to be able
just
to hit
like
every
that.
attack.
I get slammed into the wall. The rat comes out and bites at me, and I just kind of kick it back, pulling out my sword and stabbing it through the skull. Just damn rats, never get rid of them.
Lovely. That rat has been vanquished.
And then I'd like to I'm gonna there's the dead rat right here, right?
Yes, there's a dead rat. There's a dead
I'm gonna
rat.
try going around
Here.
here. I
Here.
knew it was safe here. And I'm gonna take my arrow out of that one.
All right, you retrieve your arrow.
And
Proper
then,
ranger shit.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my second wind.
I am going to say that retrieving your arrow is a bonus action.
Alright, sounds good to me. Then I won't use it.
Okay. All right, so that would be Legion's turn.
Okay.
Rinko,
So-
what would you do?
Question before I move. I can't really ping the map. Is this part right here? Is this isn't?
That is
Trap
part
door,
of the
right?
trap. Yep, that is part of the trap. But it
That's
has
part of
not
it.
reset yet.
Got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and move up to here, within melee range of the rat.
Yep.
Still just pissed as hell,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna take 2 swings at the rat.
All right.
My-
Roll to hit.
So.
That
16.
one hits. Roll damage.
Okay. And that'd be 6 plus 3.
All right. How would you like to do this?
Okay. So, seeing that this rat now. Clip I want to grab it by its throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then I want to grab by its tail, and then
Yeah.
just rip.
All right. And as you grab it by its head and by its tail, rip, and you tear, and it splits in half. Guts flying everywhere, and you paint
Using my shield.
the rock
my
in
shield.
red.
I'm
Holy moly.
using my shield to block the guts.
All right. And that will be the end of combat. 1 second.
Oh god, what does that smell?
Oh,
Um,
calm
All right.
down.
Can I
So-
go around and start like harvesting from the rats?
You may make a nature check.
And that wasn't in character.
Oh. I totally thought it was. I
No,
was like,
That's funny though. That's really funny though.
It works well. in
You
character.
retrieve 3 rat tails. They are good for a quarter ration apiece.
Can I get any of the meat off it? Awesome.
I will allow 2 days worth of rations.
you find 5 gold.
There is no
Uh,
gold.
what? No, I'm.
No, I know. All right. So, you can hear a clink, 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 clink as the trap door is resetting. What do you do?
I'd get off of that now.
I'd like to move.
You're
The
fine.
only one on
You're
it is
fine.
Rinko.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I've already harvested the rat nearest to me, so I'm already over here gathering from the rats.
Perfect. So, you see the door, and you see the trap door in front of it resetting. What would you like to do?
Is there any way to stop it from resetting?
I don't know.
As
Is
far as
there?
we can tell?
Roll investigation.
How is it resetting? Did it like fling up against the wall like
Yes.
from this side to this side, and
So-
now it's slowly pulling down?
Yes.
I'm gonna take one of my iron spikes,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna wedge it like at the lip, so that when it tries to close, it's just gonna be closing on the iron spike, but it's not closing all the way.
Perfect. So you do that, and it is slowly clink, 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 clinking its way down towards it. Will you wait for it to see if it resets or not?
Yeah.
All right. Does everybody else concur?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So as it's coming down, clink, 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 clink. The spike kind of turns up a little bit, and the trapdoor stops.
Excellent.
So who wants to make sure it's actually each person throw a rat on there, see if it opens.
Okay, and then like looking up at his request, I would grab one of the not so mutilated rat corpses and kind of just toss it where he wants me to throw it.
As it hits the trapdoor, nothing happens. The trap seems to be disabled.
Perfect.
Nice one. Hopefully
will you
this
do?
time you won't get flung back again.
Should we try
Hopefully,
another course?
the next room
Just
doesn't have
for-
rats.
Precaution?
That is also true. What, Jinx?
Should we throw another one on for precaution? I don't trust it.
If you'd like to throw another one on, be my guest.
I know
Give it a kick.
mountains. I don't know these rats. So, fine. I will.
Where?
I grab, well, what's left of a corpse and toss it on top of the other one.
Nothing happens.
Alright.
We're good.
I
Satisfied
think we're
now?
alright. Yes, sir, I am.
As always, precautious.
Good. I'm not saying precaution's a bad thing.
Especially not where we are.
Book of Grudges.
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What'd you say?
What? Excuse me?
Never mind.
All right, what do you guys do now?
Well, I believe,
Can't go through the door, innit?
oh, the goblin's gonna go through? Sure, goblin can go through.
I said we.
Well, I'm not going in first.
Mhm.
I was going to say, I believe the paladin said they would.
Pushing past, I'll go first.
All right. The door is
There
locked.
we go.
No.
Now, what kind of door is it? Can I like?
It is
Can I tell?
a stone door made of just basically a piece of slab.
Can I attempt to break it down or push it down off its hinges?
Strength check.
$17.
The door, as you smack into it, you feel it give, and there is a crack down the center, but it does not fall.
Would you like some help with that?
Okay, noticing that, I'd like to try again, but this time using all 4 of my arms.
I will give you another strength check. As
22?
you push the door, the crack widens, and the door cracks in half and folds in on itself as you push it in. The door is
Nice
now
one.
open.
See anything in there?
There are, inside, 3 goblin bodies and a giant rat body with a spear through the bottom of its mouth into the back of its skull, going through its brain with the tip broken off.
How fresh is it?
Just a bunch of dead
It is
shit.
quite rotten.
Just a bunch of dead things.
Now, this circular area is cobbled with cracked granite, upon which sprawl the bodies I had just mentioned, and the rat, apparently slain in combat with the rat. One corpse stands with the backs against the western wall. And then the 3 wooden doors leading from this area, the one you just came through, and then the other 2.
Yeah.
And then there you go. The hollow tower of loose masonry reaches about 30 feet straight upwards, but the intervening floors and stairways are gone, except for a couple of crumbling ledges about 30 feet up.
Got it. I'd like to move to this goblin corpse.
Yep, those
And
goblins.
as I'm-
Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, and as I'm doing that, I'd like to also, like, before anyone actually notices, I'd like to hide my other set of arms so no one else sees them.
Yes, would everybody make a perception check? Actually, no, I'm just going to, real quick, I'm going to have you make a stealth check, and I'm going to go take a look at everybody's passive.
17.
Fucking lucky duck.
Nobody notices your extra limbs.
You fucking
Okay.
lucky duck.
All right. Roll an investigation check.
10.
You find 2 silver pieces. And that is
Okay.
it.
All right.
Anybody else like to investigate one of the 2 remaining bodies? Or the rat?
Not entirely, no.
Okay. Anybody else?
Him.
Or no?
I'll go up
Um,
to the rat.
Okay. Enter the room, please. All right. So roll an investigation check.
Hey.
Yeah, that's not going to be good, but let
Yeah,
me see what your investigation is. You do not find anything on the rat. It's just a rotting rat corpse. It's really gross, and
Lovely.
as you fiddle with it, it kind of falls open, and now the room is just filled with you know, just the smell of
Ugh.
rot.
Did you have to?
Smells like home.
It's worth a try to look for
It
stuff.
smells like home.
You can't blame me for looking.
She's a curious one.
I don't blame you for looking. I'm blaming you for the smell.
Oh, the corpse is to blame for that.
You're the one who had to go unagitated.
Hmm.
Will anybody be
I'd be
doing anything
curious.
else?
Well, since no one else is doing anything else, I'll go ahead and go to this other corpse and check this corpse.
All right, roll investigation.
I'd like to check the door, this door up here, make sure it's not trapped.
You do not find anything on that corpse, but its tongue falls out. And you said you were going to check that door for traps?
Yeah.
Roll investigation. It does not appear to be trapped.
Alright, cool. Guess I'm gonna open it then.
All right, the door is locked.
I'm gonna pull out my portable ram.
Make a
You have
strength check.
portable ram?
Yeah. What?
Let
He
me
bought
just
one
see.
in the last game we were in too.
Don't judge me. I get a +4 bonus to my strength check.
Yep, go ahead.
This is just a
roll
base strength check?
Yep.
All I
That's
can
10.
see. All I can
The
all I can-
door. You hit the door. It doesn't look like it's gonna give, but then it falls inward. Like it looks like you busted it, and then it kind of lost its balance.
all
and
I can
fell
see
inwards.
is the police open up. Ram.
FBI, open up! Wham!
Oh,
Fall through
No,
fall from the
no,
ceiling.
We're not
me a second.
FBI. No, we're police. If that.
I'm gonna reattach it to the bottom of my backpack. There we go. Pull
me a
out my
second.
bow again. Arrow knocked. I'm peeking inside.
All right, give me a second. Revealing the area.
I like how everyone was like, "You have a portable ram? I have iron spikes," and no
There
one
we go.
questioned.
It is a hallway.
Oh.
And there is a door on either side, and then one at the end.
All right, we got a hallway here. So it's the 3 doors that I can see.
Yep.
Anyone want to check the other door? Make sure there's nothing interesting behind there before we start moving this way.
I'll check.
I'll follow to stay out of trouble with the corpses.
Oh, that's how you.
All
I
right.
give Faye a little head pats. I'm gonna investigate.
Darkness,
just
you're
in
not
case.
moving your character. It's starting to bug me.
Sorry, I didn't move in there yet, so.
What the hell are you?
All right.
How'd you give her a head pat? We're already in here.
Shut
You
up,
guys
anyways.
good?
It's a
All
mental
right.
head pat.
Then what were you investigating, Ashara? I'm sorry.
Like- Checking for traps as well, just in case.
There are no traps on any of the 3 anywhere in the round room, which is where you are.
Well, we're completely clear in this room. So
However,
I'm gonna try and.
what you do notice is a door.
Which door?
There is a door right here.
Hidden door.
And you
Hidden
find
door.
one of the bricks in the wall. Is it kind of weird?
Can I attempt to kind of jiggle it to see if I can loosen it?
You may
Secret tunnel.
make another investigation check if you'd be so kind.
Will do.
Do you push or pull on it?
I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I guess push.
When you push on it, I'll have you make a dex check. Yeah, dex save, I mean.
Save.
All right. You hear like a small of air, and you move to the side, and a needle shoots across the room, barely
Oh,
missing
jeez.
your other 2 companions behind you.
Oh, jeez.
What's OGs?
Did you not see the freaking dart that came from the wall?
It's like a
I'm
needle.
looking
It's-
down a
yeah,
hallway.
it's not like a big ass dart. It's like a needle almost,
Well, anyways.
Paladin farted at us.
basically.
I will smack you. I do not care.
The smell is sharp.
Uh, what will you do next?
So there's like I didn't open the door though, did I?
You didn't get the door to open, no.
Since it didn't work by pushing, can I pull?
When you pull it, you hear, and all of a sudden the door slams down to the ground. And there is
Run
a
to the
secret
door.
room. Give me a moment, and I will reveal that room for you.
Fun fact, all this time, Gak's been lying to us. He's a professional DM. He's actually Matt Mercer in disguise.
All these noises, I'm loving it.
All right. So you now have access to the secret room. Will you investigate?
Yes, I'm gonna investigate.
All right.
That's
This
not
pocket chamber is damp and cold, and there are skeletons of 3 long dead archers slumped against rubble-filled arrow slits along the east and the south wall. The skeletons, if you would be so kind as to make a nature check, I will tell you more about.
All right.
Yes, nature check. The skeletons date back to a time way before you, and before you can think back as far. You've made many studies, but these are older than any of those.
French.
What calamity killed these 3 archers? You can only assume there was a raid and they hid in this room and starved to death. Now, did you enter the room?
Peeking in.
Yes. So, will you enter the room?
I guess I will.
As you enter the room, the 3 skeletons animate. In pinpoints of red fire sparkling in their eye sockets rise.
Oh.
Lord, guys,
What did you do?
What now?
get ready
What?
for another fight.
Dear Lord.
If I'm hearing that, I'm gonna run over and see what she's talking
Skeletons.
about.
Skeletons.
Give me a second.
Are you joking?
I don't have an
You
image
know I
real
do
quick.
not
Give me a
joke,
second.
Faye.
Yeah, I know, but still, this is unbelievable.
Faye, we've went
Absolutely
through
ridiculous.
Faye, you know who we follow. You know what we've seen.
Yes, I know.
What if we just close the door?
Still,
I'm gonna
You may
back
attempt
out
to close
fast.
the door.
I'm
No,
gonna back out.
I'll say it to the party.
All right.
Yeah,
So
let's
you back
try.
out. You can't get the door closed. It's currently submerged below the ground. It's flat, flush, and there's no reaction from the little dot thingy. The little brick in the door. So you now have 3 animated skeletons to deal with. Everyone, if you'd
Oh,
be so
good.
kind, roll initiative.
I'm bad at this.
Give me a second.
Why?
Roll initiative.
skeletons?
How do I reset this?
You have to delete. You just have to hover over the picture and delete
Clear.
all of them.
Perfect.
Oh,
Ah, that's a much better roll.
Nice.
22.
How do I? Oh, do I just add
Oh,
initiative
Jesus.
then?
Yeah, if you
randomly?
right click and hit add turn. So right click on it and you can hit add turn and it'll. And then you roll and you can give them their number.
Oh, nice. And then do I just? Oh, I can just roll for myself and then I just manually add the number. Okay.
you're
Perfect.
fucking kidding me.
No, you rolled an 8, Gator.
I was trying to get it on the turn list.
If the only the one that ends up on the turn list qualifies.
Okay. I still don't see the turn list though.
All right, give me a second. I'm rolling for
I did.
my skeletons.
I was fine taking that 8. It just didn't go.
I don't really care, Gator. I'm just giving you shit.
Oh dear lord. I still have my shield up though, you know.
You know what I
Yeah,
need to get?
you don't have to have your shield up. You just have to have it equipped.
Yeah.
You know what I need to get, guys? I need to get like arrows, but with like maces on the end, so it does bludgeoning damage. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe they only fly half as
Yes.
far, but they do bludgeoning damage, so I can fight.
It's not our fault. You don't. You don't. You don't.
Around, what's your dex?
Me?
18.
Okay. Your dex modifier, I meant. Is it that would be what is your dex modifier if it's 18? Give me a second.
Plus
on, brain.
4.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, man.
I apologize. My brain wasn't functioning. And then frick. Ishara,
Frick.
your dex modifier.
2, I believe.
All right, I will have you roll a d20. Just a flat d20, please.
Were you asking because you wanted to know if I outdexed the fucking skeletons?
Well, simply didn't. So fuck you.
I'm an archer. I outdex the skeletons.
All right. So as you can see from the turn order, Rinko, you go first.
What happens with the 19?
Okay.
Oh, I was just having you roll a flat d20 against my
So-
skeleton because you matched.
If we're going based on what I can see here, so basically, Ashara's in the doorway, currently in front of all 3 archers, right?
Yeah, there is your friend in front of you though. You'd have to enter the room and get in with the skeleton.
That's what I was asking. Yeah.
For that to work properly.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna, because I can't actually get to any of the skeletons. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw my axes, and then get in a combat ring, get ready for combat.
Okay. I real quick need to roll some stuff for these things.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
We have to roll.
I didn't roll their health.
They have 0. They just fall over dead. They just fall over. What life they did have was short-lived.
Depending on you guys, that might be. All right. So, Rinko, what will you do again?
Oh, I'm just gonna draw 2 of my axes and get ready for combat, so they can't actually get to the creatures.
All right. And then that will be your turn. Arav, if you be so kind.
Am I able to shoot past her?
You are able to shoot through your friend's places, yes.
Sweet.
23 hits, roll damage.
It's 9 damage.
All right. Which skeleton did you shoot for?
This one.
Okay. You thwack that thing. But it's not dead. But it is...
I mean, it is dead.
Well, yeah, but it is not down
It's
for the
not
count.
dead.
It's not down for the count.
Well, no, it's not re-dead.
Yeah. It is now that skeleton's turn. It will take a swing at Ashara. Give me a second. Alright, so it'd be... Does a 16 hit?
If I have with my shield, no.
Okay. So with your shield AC2, which you didn't add when you did your other things,
I didn't.
correct?
I need to add the AC2. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because as long as it's equipped, you don't need to be like, oh, I used my shield. As long as it's equipped.
It's equipped. Yeah.
All right, so that's a miss. As it shoots the arrow, you flick your shield up and it bounces off.
I'm so glad I decided to take a shield.
All right. Then it would be frickin' Giatha. Go ahead. Your turn.
Hi, cats.
I wish I took more offensive abilities, but it's fine.
Get some next time you level up.
Nah, it's fine.
Get some.
Also,
next,
I can actually change my spells at a short rest.
You fucking what?
I'm a wizard.
Wizard.
I didn't know.
Welcome to
wizards
wizards. They can hot swap all the time.
Yep.
You're a wizard, Hetty.
I've been
You're
a
a
wizard and
wizard,
a warlock and a
I'm a warlock.
druid. I've never been a
Yep.
fucking wizard.
Wizards can hot swap.
All right.
That's fucking bullshit.
It's cool. I have
It's
never used
hilarious.
it, but
That's
Alright.
one of their core abilities.
That's what they're
I
fucking
guess
lost
Ray of
damage.
Frost.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack. And which one are you aiming for?
I guess one up front.
All right. Roll the hit.
Ugh.
Perfect.
Fuck.
A 12 misses.
Probably not. Yeah,
So as you
probably not.
shoot your ray of frost, the skeleton kind of waves to the side slowly and get boom and hits the wall behind it. freezing some moss that was
Just
on the
a
wall.
flick of the wrist, and then I missed.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
I mean,
All right. The next skeleton will take its turn, taking another shot at Shira. Ashara, I mean.
Ashara.
Ashara. All right. All right. It misses, and another arrow deflected by your shield. This thing is trusty.
I fucking love
This
having
shield-
a shield.
Is your friend. And then it would be Ashara's turn. Ashara, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna slash at one of them, the one in front of me.
All right, roll to hit. Roll for damage. How would you like to do this?
I'm gonna, will it shatter underneath my slash, like, by, like, going through the spine of it?
Yes. As you swing downwards, you hit the skull, and it shatters. In each spinal column you hit, it shatters, like, into dust. And the ribs fall away, and the legs and the arms fall away, and it is now split in two. And it no longer
Fuck
exists.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right. It is now this skeleton's turn. It will walk up, and it will take a swing at you with its short sword. All right, and it gets, let's take a look here. Does a 17 hit.
No.
All right. As it swings its sword down, you manage to actually dodge this one, and it just kind of clips your shield a little bit and swings wide. Rinko, you are up. All right.
Well, noticing that the Ishara is still in the way and I can't smack anything.
Can't move, I couldn't move, otherwise given another opportunity attack.
You
I
could
will-
always disengage.
Fair, I forget to do that shit, though.
True.
I'm gonna just
Eventually, Mario
sit,
Watson.
I'm gonna just sit back and go and just wait. I guess
All
can't
right.
do anything else.
All right, then Arav, your turn.
And this is why we take ranged attacks.
20 hits, roll for damage. Which
It's
one are you
9.
shooting at?
This one, I don't think I can really see this one. There's wall in the way.
2/3 damage. 2/3 cover, but yes. Alright, so you do 9 damage to it. You shoot directly through its skull, and you see its skull rock back, and it looks like it's about to fall. But it does not. It wobbles back forward, an arrow
Fucking
sticking
hell.
out of its eye, and through the back
What
of its
the-
skull.
What if I fucking rats?
Alright. It is
I don't know
now...
about that one.
Starts fucking rats. I hate them. Skeletons. Oh, I wish I had rats.
Geetha, your turn.
Gonna try again, I guess, because
Roll to hit.
it's either that or I just wait. Say I snap another bit of frost into my hand and see if I can actually hit something. Probably not, knowing my luck. Yeah,
Miss. Yet another miss from our sorcerer or wizard?
wizard.
Wizard. Pew! Pop! Against the wall.
Can't hit
Well,
fucking
then.
piss or make any
You are
check.
still recovering from that drink you had last night. Mighty
Yeah,
hangover
the
for
one
some
I
reason.
had.
A little bit of a hangover.
The
You've been
one I
drinking
had.
throughout the day.
You are very
had
low.
alcohol. You're very small.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm just trying to give you a reason for missing instead of just, oh, you suck. Anyway.
I mean, that's how it feels right now.
I'm sorry. Alright, it is now the skeleton's turn. The
Who's
skeleton
rusty?
will take another swing at you with its short sword.
Oh God!
It misses. This time you are ready for it, and it goes to lunge, and you sidestep it, and it lunges and misses. It will be your turn now, Ashira.
I'm gonna disengage to give the others a bit of a chance to actually be able to attack these two.
All right, disengage. Go ahead and move. There you
back.
go. All right. And then, do you have a bonus action, or is that your turn?
I do not have a bonus action.
All right, that's your turn. It is now the skeleton's turn. It pulls its bow back, and it sees Rinko and fires.
Lovely.
Okay.
Does a 6 hit?
Hell no.
The arrow goes
hell no.
wide,
I just straight up monked this thing, just
Shattering
kinda like
against-
Neo.
shattering against the wall.
Bitch, please.
It is now Rinko's turn.
Okay, so if I move right here, can I still hit the one right here?
You may hit it, but you will have an increased AC. You will have to beat an increased AC.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move right here and just wait till it comes out.
Okay. So you're gonna save an attack until it exits the room.
Correct.
Perfect. Arav. Your turn.
Freelance arrow shot. Does an 11 hit?
Misses.
Fuck.
It strikes the wall behind it, shattering.
Bastard! I'm gonna pick up the arrow he shot at me.
All right. You retrieve the arrow that you shot at them, and I'll allow that as a bonus action. It is now. I keep forgetting how to say your name. Geetha.
Hey, you
Geetha,
got
it's
it
now
right
your
this
turn.
time. Yeah.
Geef.
I'm gonna try again, and if I miss, I'm gonna quit for the night.
Dude,
Just
no.
gonna go sit in the corner.
Aw.
Might as well just wait. Or I'm gonna run up and stab him.
Go ahead and fire. Go ahead and hit. Roll the
Gotta
hit.
get her, come on!
You got this, I believe.
I gotta go up and act like a real cowboy and fucking stab shit.
I have
I'm
faith.
a-
You got this.
I'm gonna run up and stab it. No, I'm not. I don't know who this kid is, but I'm gonna I'm gonna stick him. Oh please!
Oh no.
It
Please.
hits. Roll damage.
You finally did it!
Jesus Christ! I could cry. Oh my god!
How would you like to do this?
Gator!
I'm going to shit my pants.
That's going on the list.
All right. As
Shit doesn't
you
count.
shit your pants. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
All right.
You
Would
did
you
it,
like to?
Gator!
Would you like to do a descriptive, or would you like me to do it?
I mean, I'm just gonna freeze the top half of him with that fucking blast. Just, just flash.
As
freeze
you've
shit.
been very frustrated, this shot seems extra potent. As you fire your ice beam at it, it freezes its skull, and it just seems too heavy for it. As it falls backwards, the skull hits the ground, and the skull shatters, and the skeleton is no longer moving. Deceased.
Please don't tell me it broke my arrow.
The arrow, you'll have to find out.
Fucking bastard.
All right. It is
Oh, dear.
now Ashira's turn. Go ahead.
Alright, so there's only the one still in the room, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna let that one come out, because I don't want to block anyone else's attack for now.
All right. So are you going to hold, or are you just
I'm
going to
gonna
skip your
hold.
turn? What are you holding for?
Holding for it to get out of the room. There's
Okay.
nothing else we can do.
All right. So it is now the skeleton's turn. It meanders out, and triggering both of your holds, it will go Rinko, then Ashira. So Rinko, your attack, please.
Okay. So I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my axes at it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So there's the first one.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Okay.
All
6.
right. You hit it, shearing off one of its arms. It can no longer use its bow, but its short sword is still usable, and it is now focused on you.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Ashira,
tis but a
your
flesh
turn.
wound. Alright, I'm gonna
But a
slash at it with my long
bone.
sword.
Okay, go ahead.
Give me one sec.
Abu.
You hit. Roll for damage. How would you like to do this?
Well, in this case, I'm gonna probably do something similar where I'm going to break its spine or its skull.
Alright.
However
As
it
you
works.
as you go to swing, this one is a little bit wider because you have to hit it from an angle. You swing and the sword hits the skull, taking the skull off the body, shattering it against the wall right next to Rinko. Basically
Basically a home
dusting Rinko in skull powder. And
I had
the
a home
skeleton drops to its knees and falls forward, vanquished. And that would be the end of that encounter.
I'm coming forward to get my arrows.
There are
Did the arrow
three
snap, and how many arrows can I find on them?
I will. Okay, so you shot 3 arrows. 1 was destroyed. 1.
I replaced one because they shot one at me.
Yep. So there are 2 possible arrows. I'll have you roll a d20.
A D2.
Yeah, I'll have you roll a d2. That'd be better. Yeah, roll a d2. You find both arrows. One of them is very cold.
Not a fan of the
Alright.
cold.
I live
So,
in town for
with-
the reason.
With all of the skeletons vanquished, what would you like to do next?
I'd like to search them for arrows.
All right.
They have arrows.
I will have you roll an investigation check, please. You find... Give me a second. You find 1 silver piece and 2 normal arrows. Would anybody else like to try?
Can I do an Arcana check to see what could have reanimated them?
Yes, you may do an Arcana check. Arcana.
Arcana.
Alright, so from what you know about resurrecting skeletons or animating them, the pinpoints of red fire note that it is not strictly necromancy. It was off brand for necromancy. As far as you could tell, whoever had sieged this tower and locked these people in this room had before that set some kind of seal on their body that would animate them should someone disturb their eternal rest and make them hostile. It is a type of necromancy, but not one you're familiar with.
I haven't seen this type of necromancy before.
Don't like the looks of it.
Neither do I.
Alright, would anybody else like to make an investigation on anything in the room, or are we moving forward?
I mean, can I check this door right here?
Yes, what are you checking it for?
Just want to see if I can open it.
It is locked. Make a strength check.
Okay.
The door does
10?
not budge.
Got it. All right, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with this room then.
All right.
Let's go for those, the corridor of doors.
All
Corridor
right.
door.
All right. So there are 3 doors
You're an adorable being.
in that
today.
corridor door.
Okay.
Which door would you like to open?
Babe?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which door?
Let's go. The one on the right.
All right. Will you like to just try to open the door?
Sure.
You not get an investigative check?
The door is not trapped and the door is not locked.
Eh.
There is nothing in there, as far as you can
Well,
see.
that's Fortunate. Hmm. Is it dark in there? Like very, very dark, or is it just kind of dimly lit?
It's weirdly lit. It's not brightly lit,
Mm-hmm.
but it's dimly lit. But it's definitely just there's no windows.
Mhm.
There's no open ceiling, but it's lit. It's almost like if it's radiating type of light.
Interesting.
And as you see that, you notice the hallway does the same thing. The secret room did the same thing. And the
Mhm.
circular room did the same thing.
Definitely odd.
Interesting. I'll go to the one across from it, the one on the left side.
Let me real quick reveal those areas because I hadn't done that. Alright. So in this room, believe that is room. Yep. Give me a sec. So this room, there is a stone relief carved door sealing this chamber, portraying a dragon-like fish swimming. It is locked.
You want to try your hand at this again? Or do I need to open it for you?
What did I miss?
Ooh.
What?
The sass.
What did I miss?
The sass.
I said, do you want to try your hand?
No.
Yeah.
Gak, what did I miss? I don't know what's in these
Oh,
rooms. I wasn't here for the
sorry.
description.
The
There was
northern
a-
room is completely empty. And Faye has noticed that this entire place seems to be lit by some kind of magic. Because rooms that should be completely dark, you can see in. Then they also checked this door right here. It is locked, and they tried to force it open and did not succeed. And then they just opened this room, or they just tried to open this room, but the door is locked. And I revealed the area before I should have, but you can't really tell what's in there anyway.
What, this one or this one?
This one, this door right here. Why won't it ping? This door right here is locked. Yep.
Portable RAM. One check. A 3. 14.
The door shutters but does not open.
All right, dwarf, you take the back end of the ram. I'll take the front end of the ram, and we're gonna hit
I'm
this
not-
as hard as we can. Okay?
I'm remembering
Alright.
the half-orc battering ram we used to have in my
All right.
first
And
D&D
now I have
campaign.
advantage because 2 people are using it. Can I roll again?
Yes, you may roll advantage, and I will allow one more strength check.
I forgot. That's technically an 18 because the portable ram gives me a +4.
Still does not pass.
Oh, sweet, cool.
Ooh.
So that's a 25.
So, as you strike the door, it strikes it. You hear an audible crack! And the door, you hear hinges snap off, and it falls inward. A solid slab of stone, as have all the doors been. As you look in there, this is a 10-foot square chamber, and it's hewn from stone. It contains a upright keg fashioned of rusted iron, and rusted pipes lead from the keg into the floor.
Can you get the reveal again, please? I don't want to move myself in and then
Oh,
lose myself.
my bad, sorry.
The counter. Get off.
There you go.
Alright, we're good. Sorry.
Can I open the keg?
The keg is sealed tight.
Okay. Can I try to pry it open?
Make a strength check.
Can I use my crowbar for advantage?
You may use your crowbar for a +4. Or does the crowbar give you advantage?
I'm pretty sure the crowbar just gives me
Give me
advantage.
a
Let me
second.
see.
I mean, from a physics standpoint.
Give me a second.
This is D&D Gator. Do we
Crowbar,
ever
using
really
the
care about
crowbar
physics?
grants advantage to strength checks
No.
where the crowbar's leverage can
Yep,
be
go ahead.
applied.
Go ahead. Use get advantage then.
It's a 14.
Does not open.
Damn it. Stone kegs. This is new.
Need a hand?
Oh, can someone get the weird girl with the cloak in here?
I'm down the hall, you
Not the goblin!
I think they might have been referencing Rinko.
What happened?
They're calling for you.
I called for the weird girl with the cloak.
Oh. Upon hearing the name, I'd look and go. I kind of give him a sneer, but like, ask him
What
what
is
do
it?
you want.
I offer you the crowbar. Can you get the keg open?
Can I use this to attempt it?
You may make a advantage strength check.
Okay.
The keg pops open. Very difficult though. It was and the lid flies off, and out of it
Jeepers.
flies an ice method and a steam method.
Oh, dear lord.
And
A
they
what?
fly
Methods.
out, fly around the room, and will initiate. Now,
Another.
here's the catch.
Another.
We will start that on our next session.
Damn you.
So, thank you all very much for showing up, and I do hope you guys enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next time we will starting out with the epic battle of the ice method and the steam method. It is one thing after another. All things, by the way, you could have avoided. Fun fact. So, until next time,
Usually.
we will be playing this again probably in 2 weeks. Gator's game is next week, so let's have some fun with that. Peace out. Love ya. And bye-bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Alright. But before we leave, because this was a trick, we're going to do a small little interview with each player to see how they liked it and what they think is going to happen going forward. Just as for a little treat, as a little fun, if everybody's okay with it.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
I played
So
fifth.
I will be going to Secret Council chat and dragging one of you each as we go forward, and I will have Legion first.
All right.
All right,
I'm
I'll
gonna
be
close
dragging
the
Nipper.
window though, because I'm gonna open up synthetic.
Alright.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
All right. So, what do you think so far, and what do you think's going on?
Well, so far it's pretty interesting. I think it's dynamic. We seem to have a wizard who can't do anything. I was like laughing. It was pretty funny. It does seem like we definitely have an interesting bedfellows. Put it that way.
Yeah, for sure.
Going forward, I think we're gonna I think it's gonna end up being. I don't know how evil it's gonna end up being in the end.
Mhm.
'Cause I'm curious, but I think we'll uncover something deeper in that's like that'll make us go holy crap. But anyway, what I'm looking forward to seeing is I'm kind of curious everyone's reaction to my character once you actually figure out what she actually is.
Yeah, that should be interesting. I'm not sure, just because with the players you're playing with, it'll be as dramatic as you're hoping. But who knows? It could be something that everybody can role play around. And if there is a big reveal, when you go back to the surface, what will happen? I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so that'll be very interesting, and I am also looking forward to that. Did you have anything else you'd like to go over? Did you have any questions that you feel like you might be able to wheedle an answer out of me? Or did you have anything to put forward you think that you would like to see in the next session?
Ooh, Well, I definitely would like to see something that kind of accentuates each person's talents.
Okay. Such as what?
Well, look, like I like to maybe we can enter maybe see find a puzzle room because right now we've had just constant combat, which is not bad. I love constant combat. Again, barbarian. I love punching shit, so I'm all for it. But maybe something like that requires like high dexterity to attenuate the rangers' talents, or something that's more like knowledge based that maybe like the sword wizard and cleric and stuff can like work on
Yeah.
while I punch shit.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people are busting the doors open. It's probably because we don't have a rogue to pick some locks that they haven't looked for.
Well, I mean, I was just going based off my character things.
Yeah, your character's
launch-
Bash,
Punch shit.
and Gast got the battering ram, and I'm like, well, he's getting good use out of that. But yeah.
I mean, like I said, I look forward to it. I mean, it was first session. I think it was really good. I mean, it's a little slow at first. I think everyone's kind of like trying to figure out like how to like go about it, which is fine.
Yeah, which is something I knew we were going to have to deal with, which is why we had the old man with the map. We also had the cleric. Also note that nobody's looked at that frickin' map yet.
See, yeah, I was gonna think about that, but again, like, see, if I was playing a smarter character, I'd be like, yeah, maybe we should check that. But again, I'm playing.
Yeah, the only people with the map. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm thinking
think
like,
that's really funny.
So yeah, I would have checked it, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
But
Anyway,
yeah.
but I was saying, I never trusted that fucking bitch.
I get that. Well, it was the old man that gave the map, but the cleric. What happened to the cleric? We don't know, but we might find out. Who
Yeah.
knows?
I'm getting end boss vibes from her.
We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I appreciate you playing, and I'm looking forward to your character more in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, look
right.
forward to it.
I'll throw you down to open chat 1 now and go grab the next person.
All right.
Gassed.
Hello, Gick.
Well, hey, I think your character out of all of them did the most door opening. That's for damn sure.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That was a good purchase. That battering ram was a good purchase.
Wow!
It was very good. I liked it.
I enjoyed the reaction of, what do you mean you have a portable battering ram?
It was very good. I liked it a lot.
You should have mentioned this before, that you're just carrying a battering ram.
I mean, it's just hanging off your backpack. Anybody could have looked and saw.
I am ready, okay? I am a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, I noticed. Like, I think we're gonna have a fun with your character specifically. It should be a lot of fun. And so far, what would you say is your favorite part of the campaign we've had so far? No, it's the first session, but
just from this first session, I know this won't be something that continues too much, as we're definitely already getting more ready, but the unpredictability of just things.
Now, if you look at the entire size of the map, you have not touched the surface yet.
No, I am aware.
I have
already
also customized a bunch of these rooms to
I'm
what I want to do, not what the game says. I've customized them for myself. So this is gonna be very fun.
I'm liking the story that's already unfolded at this bastion. There's goblins who are fighting off the giant rats, right?
Mm-hmm.
These skeletons of this decrepit bastion falling apart, kind of a thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The rats have been there so long that they're in the traps and underneath and everything. This steaming keg here sits just so that like there's the steam and method and everything, which means there's steam power here. There's smoke and stuff. This is probably, I'd reckon, an old dwarvish fortress, given all the stone doors. There's so much like life and atmosphere in this dark place. I'm loving it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear you're loving it so much. And I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying the game so far. I'm having a lot of fun DMing it, and I'm glad that you guys have had some fun. It's very encounter based, as you've noticed, but you kind of knew that from the get-go.
That, yeah. I will say, the one thing that bothers me is the map lineup.
Oh?
The background grid does not fit the grid.
I know. I spent hours trying to fix that.
I usually do is, especially on these ones where the grid goes to like the corner of the map, is I would just count the dimensions, make the map that big.
Problem is if you look at the map, if you look at the map, it fades out and you can't count all the way to the edge.
Can you not?
Yeah, if you look, it fades out. Like, there's the map, the grid overlay, and then there is the actual map that fades out.
You notice how they still have, like, look at like the bottom right corner, you can see there's still blocks.
Yeah, let me real quick show you what I'm talking about. See how there's no more blocks?
That's fair.
Yep.
So what I would do is I would just try, because it does give you, like, you can count, add 1 to, like, you go to the farthest point and add 1 to it, both at the top and the bottom, and you will have those dimensions, and you can throw it in, and then you just do small increments, like shrinking or growing if you need it.
Yep.
Usually I find you have to shrink it a little bit, and it should be perfect. But that's not a huge deal. It's just something that visually disturbs me.
Which it upset me too, but I've noticed that it hasn't really gotten in the way so much. People have still been able to have combat.
Trying not to complain about it.
I get it. And then I have 2 weeks to fix it, so I will probably end up doing my best to fix it. But I'm glad
especially in these small 2x2 rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're meant to be 2x2s, but they're like 1 and 2 by 1.5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I will do my best to get that fixed for you.
I am enjoying it.
Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. And I'm looking forward to seeing what your character finds and if they find what they're looking for. We'll find out. Alright, so, unless you had anything else you'd like to go over, I will be getting on to the next person.
No, I think it's good. Yeah.
Perfect. Alright, I'll put in the open chat 1 and drag in the next person.
Sounds good.
Peace. Simply, I hope I didn't interrupt something.
No, fine. What's up?
We were gonna go over the game.
Yes.
Because I'm glad to see that you're being able to be the tank there. Like, you blocked every single one of those shots.
High armor class.
Yeah, you were tanking those skeletons. That was great. I love that.
I'm so happy to have high armor class. You don't even know, bud.
It was really good. I loved it. What would you say so far has been your favorite part? Or what do you kind of have when it comes to, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going on?
I honestly don't know. The thing is, we're probably going to have more counters because of my curiosity.
Oh yeah. Well, it's a dungeon crawler. That's just what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the Mephit fight next session, aren't you?
And I do find it interesting. I was going to actually message you later. I'm with my other half of my spirit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna message them once after this one fight, saying like, "Hey, are you okay and everything?" Because again, she wants to make sure that this other part of her is okay.
Yeah. So what I'm kind of doing, that way we're not doing like a bunch of silence texting back and forth during the game. You're gonna mostly see them in your dreams, and that's what's replacing your dreams, since your race doesn't dream in the same way.
Yeah.
You're going to talk to your other half during your dreams, and if your other half does not like what you're doing, there is a DC check to see if you get to keep control of your body or not.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a thing?
I made it a thing because we're doing a little bit of customization. So yeah.
Oh, Jesus motherfucking Christ.
Yes. So each person's going to have a little bit one of these custom things that I made that's going to make their life a little bit more interesting.
Oh, dear Lord.
But yeah, so let's see what happens there. But so far, we need to make
a name for her then, though, too.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll come up with one. Basically, this character, your inner voice is going to be my character that I am going to be playing with you.
Oh, this is going to be
I will be the other half.
I'm guessing Jinx
me.
is the only one who's going to actually know, though, like when the other one takes control, because she's seen it before.
Yes. And then basically, you'll get to continue playing that character, but I'm going to give you a character to play.
Will do.
Might not even be the same class. Who knows? We'll find out.
What?
I don't know. We'll find out.
What the
But yeah, is there any...
I don't even know what it's gonna be. You're gonna have to discuss this with me then.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to surprise you, and it's gonna make it fun.
Cat, off the counter, away from my food.
Yeah, it's gonna come out of left field.
Away from my Cara 2 noodles.
Don't worry.
I made a D&D recipe.
It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get there if you do, and I'll give you plenty of warning. But if you do, you'll find out what happens. I'm gonna surprise you.
That's
but yeah,
gonna be interesting.
Is there anything else you'd like to go over, or did you want to go over any like ideas
Not
you
that
think was gonna happen?
Think of at the moment, so.
All right. Well then, hey, I'll put you back into open chat 1 and pull in the next person. Appreciate you playing, and I'm looking forward to in a couple of weeks where I DM you again.
Same.
All right. Gator. I was gonna talk to you after the game. We're doing a little segment.
I know. I just
just making your noise.
I mean, I was abducted.
Basically, yeah. All right. So, what do you think so far? What do you think's going on? The portal's a little weird.
I mean, we're in another realm, that's for sure.
Oh, 100%. You are somewhere you have never been before. What do you think's going on? What do you think is happening?
I mean, there used to be something very, very strong here, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a handful of inhabitants that I'm not entirely sure of how they died, besides from fighting rats.
Mm-hmm.
And a variety of different inhabitants, but besides from that,
Yeah. What do you think of your party mates so far?
useful.
Useful? Do you think any of them might have other plans than just making it to the end of this dungeon and getting power, wealth, fame?
Irrelevant to my interests.
Okay. All right. Well, hey. So far, what would you say your favorite part of the session has been so far? I know we only had the one session, but what is your favorite part so far?
I mean, probably the banter in the start of it.
Yeah, that banter with the start of it, trying to get everybody to coincide.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't suggested that you look at the map yet.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I was expecting that to be the first thing people did.
I didn't fucking think of it.
Yeah, nobody did. But yeah, that's totally fine though. But yeah, well, hey, I'm glad that you're really liking the game because I'm liking it too. And
obviously, you can tell.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it in a couple of weeks when we do it again. But I'm also looking forward to your game next week. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I'm thinking. As long as you're still having it, and if you're not,
I mean, about to say, I may be on hiatus 1 week. I'm not sure yet.
If you are, I have the next few weeks already planned out. Just try to give me.
Oh shit! Then please go ahead.
Okay, well then I'll let everybody know I'll be DMing next week. I appreciate you letting me know now. That way I have the full week to do that. Perfect. But yeah, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I expect you guys to go through the other door. I don't know why I thought that. But I had the whole other side prepped.
No, that's how that works.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah. But hey, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be DMing next week, and I will just put a post in the group chat letting everybody know that.
All right, brother.
But yeah, unless you had anything else you wanted to go over, I'll put you back into Open Chat 1 and grab the last person, Jinx.
Oh.
Hey, Jinx, hope I didn't interrupt something.
Nope. Got me out of past stuff. Okay.
All right, perfect. Well, yeah, I just wanted to go over the game with you. We're doing a little segment here, after game segment. But yeah, so far, you're not really haven't been interacting with a lot of people. But what do you think of it so far? What do you think of your party mates?
Oh, I think it's great. I love this.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that you like it so far. What would you say your favorite part is so far?
I like hearing the bantering between people, and that's like
the role
that's
playing is working really well. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I don't really interact with people just because I love hearing it so much.
Now, I'm really hoping to see your character really branch out and be a real big part of it. Just because I know it's your first time playing a cleric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to you really, finding out that the cleric has quite a bit of utility, and they are a really powerful class. So I'm hoping that you really like that.
I do really like it.
Well, perfect.
I'm very excited.
But yeah, is there anything do you have any the portal? So do you have any kind of inklings and hey, what's going on with this portal? What's going on?
I mean, I haven't heard too much backstory about the portal, but I've
well, it definitely teleported you somewhere. There was no cart when you got here.
No. No, I mean, I'm not really gonna question anything. I just like seeing where it goes. Yeah. I'd rather be surprised by stuff, and that's why I don't really do too much information. I don't want to know so much information before going into it. So
I can get behind that completely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. And also, just letting you know, we will be playing the game again next week. Gator's going to be going on a hiatus for his game, so we'll be playing my game next week.
Awesome.
But yeah. So yeah, I mean, unless there's anything you specifically wanted to go over or anything, I'll just leave it there.
I do not.
All right, I'll throw you back into Open Chat 1, and I'm glad to have you in my game.
Thank you.
All right. And that's the end of that segment. So let's real quick. If anybody has any questions or anything for me in the chat, I'll read a few things. I noticed you guys were going off in the chat while we were playing. I'm trying not to interact with the chat as much while we're playing the game. I apologize for that. But yeah, that's just kind of what we're doing. To be fair, doors are so far massive slabs of stone, you don't usually lock those, so understandable. Yeah, which I understand why they're going for the strength-based thing. But yeah, you know, that's just how it be. I get that. But yeah, so I'll sit here for a second, see if anybody has anything to say before we dip off. But yeah, unless we don't, I'll probably end up dipping out and seeing you guys tomorrow. We'll be doing the Monster Hunter World. We will be taking on 3 of the Elder Dragons. The Metal Boy, the Stinky Boy, and the Hot Flamey Boy. So we'll see how that goes. We'll wait a couple more seconds to see if anybody says anything, but unless they do, I'll see you next time. We'll just sit here for a second and see. All right, doesn't look like it right now. All right, so thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate you coming in. And oh, hey Legion, poop, very funny. Until next time, this is Gakorisan. Peace out. Love ya. And bye.